for you. Hi, my name is Miriam, and I am a single mom living with multiple disabilities who could no longer keep a traditional 9 to 5. I tried other things, to generate an income from home, but none of them were helping me out. With my chronic illnesses, everything was just making me more stressed out, and I was, just wasting time, felt like I was just wasting time and wasn't really generating any income. So at some point, I truly just decided, I was like, God, I need you to help me. And I 100% literally prayed for something that I could do from home, didn't require a lot of time, and that was automated. A few weeks later, I actually ended up finding this exact blueprint on Facebook. And now here I am, feeling like because God blessed me, of course, I was going to share with all of you mamas the blessing, right? That was part of um, the terms the blessing that God gave me. So here I am now, and I just want to talk to you briefly about this webinar, the 11K to third in 30 days, and how you can make that happen for you and your family. And what could change for your family in the next 30 days. Of course, as long as you are willing and, ready to make that change for you and your family. So that's why I'm on here today. I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you for joining. If you're watching the replay, hi, thank you so much for, watching it. And I hope this, serves you, because I was like you, mama, right? I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I was frustrated, frustrated financially, frustrated because, yes, I had the time to be around with my kids, but I didn't have the money to literally do anything with them, because I just couldn't keep a traditional 9 to 5. And again, I looked for something that I could do from home, that didn't require a lot of time. Hi guys, welcome, welcome. And that was automated. For me, that I had to do it from home was 100% what I needed, because the traditional 9 to 5, I had to show up for work, and a lot of the times I always end up just calling off because physically, literally, I couldn't even get out of bed. So that's why I needed it to be from home. In my head, I was like, I know that my body cannot do a lot of these activities or any activities during the day. So I was like, I cannot dedicate a lot of time to it either. That was like literally what I was dealing with. Hi guys, welcome, welcome. And I was like, okay, I need something that doesn't require me to be there 100%, because I can't even be there 100% for myself. So it was just what I needed, right? And then I was like, that was automated, because I wanted something that when the moments that my body couldn't physically, or my mind, brain fog is a huge thing when you have fibromyalgia. Hi Julio, hi. So I was like, with brain fog, sometimes literally, you guys, I don't know if you guys ever noticed, when I make my post, my content, sometimes like my mouth just says like it's not connecting with my brain, and it's just really embarrassing to me sometimes. Hi Norma, welcome, welcome, to even put out the content, because it's like, hi Chef, um because I really couldn't literally speak. So that's one of these things. Hi honey, thank you. Hi, it's the Philippines. Well, I'm talking about how we can help you here to learn the skills to generate 11K in the next 30 days. And that's what the webinar is for, that I've been inviting you guys, I believe, since Monday. So that's what we are talking about today. Thank you for asking. Hi, Norma. Hi. So again, that's what I needed, something that was automated that could help me in the background for the days that I couldn't be physically there or put the content out, or whatever. So my automated system is actually always working there for me. Oh, hi. Oh, from Argentina. That's amazing. I'm so happy. That's amazing how see, this is how social media works, you guys. Like, social media, there's over 5 billion people on social media. So if at any given time, because, we're trained to think small sometimes in life, and within like, oh my God, but who am I going to tell about this blueprint? Once you get into the system, like, who are we going to tell about this blueprint? There are over 5 billion people on social media that you can speak to, like, this is the proof. And I'm in Argentina right now. How amazing is that? You know what I'm saying? You can help people from all over the world, mama. So there isn't a lack. of people you could help, so, and that's what, when you join this webinar, this is what you're gonna learn. Like, the possibilities are endless as long as you seriously say, you know what, I want change in my life and I'm going to make it happen. We sometimes go with that mindset into life and we're like, oh my God, but how am I going to do it? How am I going to, all these things, all these visions, like the vision that I have in my head, the dreams that I have, like, how am I going to make it happen if I don't have the skills? That's what you're going to be learning here. All these skills that can help you literally leverage a proven blueprint and turn it into a profitable online business. That's what I'm talking about, you guys, today and with you guys today. Oh, thank you so much for becoming a sub. I hope you find a lot of value in my content. And I really hope that you just really find that hope that you're like, you know what, if this girl who says that she's, disabled and struggling with her health, she can make this happen, then maybe I can make it happen for myself and my family too. That's what I want you to have, that hope again. A lot of us just always lose hope because, the world, sometimes it feels like it's just falling on top of us. And we think like, oh, well, that's good for those people because those people know how to do it. Those people are just people who say, you know what? I want change in my life and I'm going to make it happen. And that's what you can do here, mama. Like, literally, if you're ready to change your life, we got you. You're going to learn the skills. You're going to have the community support to help you get there for the times that, you're struggling. Maybe with mindset when you're like, oh my God, I don't know if this is gonna work for me. Like, I've been there before. Don't think I haven't. I've been there before where I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if this is gonna work. This is really for me? Even though I made the prayer to God that this is exactly what I needed. Sometimes as human beings, we doubt ourselves. For whatever weird reason, we start doubting ourselves and maybe we feel like we're not worth it, or like, we're humans. We're gonna go through that. But with this community, I have felt nothing but like support. Anytime that I have something, whether if it's like tech support, just with the business itself, or just like I'm feeling like, oh my God, I don't know, the community is there to support me. The community is there to cheer me on. The community is there to help me remind myself, like, to remind me of my value. We have so much to offer. We just need to take that first step and believe in ourselves. And I always say, like, if you don't believe in yourself, I believe in you. We got you. Like, honestly, we're such a supportive community that's one of the like the most beautiful things that I was like, oh my God, thank God that this is a supportive community. Because sometimes, yeah, this is a business this is your business, mama. So you're gonna be in business for yourself because this is, the financial advantages and blessings. Yes, they're all for you and your babies. But you're gonna be in business for yourself, but never by yourself, because you will have the support of the community 24/7. We're a global business, mama. So 100% you are gonna be supportive. Like, while over here on this side of the world, like I'm in Nevada. So let me know where where you're watching from. Again, we have Julio from Argentina, which is amazing. And like, let me know where you're watching from, actually. So the other side of the world is gonna be up, and you post on the community and they'll be able to help you, they'll be able to support you, they'll be able to be there for you with what you need. Again, yes, you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. So that's an amazing thing here in our community. And so I just wanted to jump again one more time here for you guys live, so that you know that this option is here for you. This 30-day run that we're going to be doing in July can potentially change everything for you. One, because you are actually going to learn the skills on like what it takes to generate 11K in 30 days. And I don't want to spoil it for you, but once you do the math, you're like, why was I not believing in myself? Once you start being like, okay, well, at this much, like, let's just, for example, say, right? Like, say, like, your only one focus is like, okay, Miriam, I don't want to become a millionaire right away. Okay. But you're like, maybe I just want to be able to pay my rent or my mortgage with this business. Like, what do I have to do? Okay. So I offer you 4 different products. My best seller is $900. So at up to $900 per customer, how many customers, mama, would you have to have a month in order to pay your rent or your mortgage? A lot of people just say 2 to 3. I just told you there's over 5 million people on social media. You can totally help 2 to 3 people a month to be able to make that happen for yourself. It's all right here. It's all mindset. Because again, and I'm telling you this not because I'm like, oh, muy like super cool or the coolest. No, I'm telling you this because at the beginning, when I saw this blueprint, I'm like, yeah, right. There's no way you can make $900 a day. But then I was like, this guy keeps posting about this business. And I knew him personally because we were actually in a different business together, in that network marketing business that I told you before. And I was like, well, there's no way that he's scamming people, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, I knew him. He's a person of ethics. He's an amazing human being. So I was like, okay, well, then let me ask him, what is he doing? Because I was like, I'm totally intrigued. Like, what do you mean $900 per customer or like $900 a day, right? I'm just like, okay, well, let me check it out. I asked him for the information, and guess what I did? Literally attended a webinar. Like, how you ladies are gonna attend this webinar? That's what I did. I attended the webinar and I was just like, but wait, what are we selling? Like, I was confused because I've never heard about digital marketing the way that digital marketing is. I thought digital marketing was like, okay, well, digital, you have your phone and you're marketing uh, on your phone that is digital. So I just thought like making a post was me being a digital marketer. But no, there's so much more behind this whole I guess situation that you have to do in order to have these skills. But I was like, okay, well, so we're selling products, it's e-learning. Basically everybody's looking to learn something online, you know what I mean, like, and to save that money instead of having to go to college to become a digital marketing and spend an arm and a leg. You just purchase these products and you can learn it as you go. Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you so much for that comment. I will continue every single day to show up for you guys, because the way that this gentleman show up every single day, believing in the blueprint, believing in himself, the impact that he could do for others, that's what I'm doing here for you ladies, because I know how it feels to be frustrated about money. I know, and it's more just about the money. Okay, well, just money, but no. How many things, how many issues can you literally resolve if you just throw money at it? Let's just be real. A lot of your problems could be resolved if you could just have the money to resolve them, right? Like if I don't know, your power bill, boom. Rent, boom. Any other bills, boom. Your child, I feel like pizza. Oh, where do you want to buy the pizza from? Or, oh, mama, I just feel like I wanted some new shoes. Here's the money for the shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, to have that freedom without having to be like, oh my God, now I have to work extra hours because my son needs, a lot of kids, like I didn't get a chance. My kids are adults now, like they're over 18 now. So, but when they were younger, you guys, I felt like such a failure, even though I was doing everything already that I could possibly do without getting another job, because I didn't want to leave my kids the entire day without me. Okay. So then, but back then, I wish I would have found this blueprint back then, because it would have made a huge difference in my children's lives. Like, they wanted to do sports, they wanted to, like one of my youngest son was actually playing soccer. Imagine if I could have just kept him in soccer, because it was something he wanted to do. Then when he got older, he wanted to do volleyball, and I couldn't afford even like $5 sometimes. And that makes you feel like, I don't want to say bad words here, but it makes you feel so bad that you can't even have the minimum things. I felt so horrible. I was like, God, like, help me figure things out. You know what I mean? And so that's what I wish, that I had this blueprint back then. So if you have that advantage that, yes, your kids are still young and you still have all those payments to make, like, kids are about to start school again. How? I don't know, because I just heard that they finished, but now they're about to start school again. Like, literally all these stores are already promoting to you, like, hey, if you need back to school supplies, come over here. Oh, okay, but you can always come back another day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you again so much for the well wishes. And please always come on. And if you are for sure in need to change your life a little bit financially, check out the blueprint. Join us on the webinar so you can learn a little bit more. But so for thank you so much for being here today. So again, you guys, so that you can have that opportunity of being able to just say yes and not to spoil your kids rotten, but just a simple thing. Sometimes you know how you go to the grocery store and you're at the cash register and you're trying to, put all your money together, swipe this card for this amount. Here's a couple of dollar bills, and here's the change for this, or let me swipe this other card. You know, that feeling, that horrible feeling of like, oh my God, your child is asking you next to you for like a dollar thing at the register, and you have to say no because you literally can't. Like, there's no more cards that you can swipe to make that happen. Forget the embarrassment. It's just like, it makes you feel so bad. That is a dollar and you can't even make a dollar happen, right? Like, put yes in the comments if you feel what I'm talking about, ladies. Like, for sure, that is not the life that we want to continue to live. And that's why I continue to show up for you mamas, because I'm already on this side, right? I'm feeling way better. My health has even gotten better just because I'm not stressed out anymore. I know that I have a business that I run only in 2 focus hours a day and an automated system that does all the heavy lifting for me in the background. I know that I'm no longer going to have to be financially stressed because I have a business that I'm literally able to run. Because when I was in network marketing, I did have a business, but I couldn't run it because all those income producing activities that they had me do to like bother and friends and family, make this list, make this call, call this person who you have not talked to in 3 years, but tell them about your business. Like, that to me was so stressful. My nervous system was like, I mean, I would almost have a panic attack because I was like, I don't want to talk to people and bother them with this. You know what I mean? Like, the mindset was like, I don't want to do that. I didn't want to have to be friend requesting strangers or like just talking to strangers. Like, they would tell me like, oh, well, maybe spark a conversation with the cash register, like the cashier, and tell her about your business. Or all those income producing activities were just like icky to me. I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get a list and start cold calling people and tell them about my business. I didn't want to do that. And even though I didn't want to do it, I still did it because I was looking for that income. And what happened? Some people be like, oh yeah, I'm interested, but not right now. So then you continue to follow up, follow up, follow up. None of that follow up ever generated me any money. Meanwhile, you're spending time doing those activities that bring you nothing, right? Here is simple. You set up your automated system one time, then you actually work only 2 focus hours a day. You learn in the webinar exactly what it takes to do those 2 hours a day. And no, you don't have to sit there for 2 focus hours exactly a day. No, you could put 30 minutes here, an hour there, another 30 minutes somewhere else. However, it fits your time. We are looking for simplicity. Like we say here, like if you're the type of person that needs a badge of honor for hustling, this might not be for you, because this is a simple thing. This is why my nervous system loves this blueprint so much, because I'm not over there bothering people, chasing people. Like, you don't have to build a team here. That was another thing. Like, I was like, I can't even, at that point when I was in network marketing, I'm like, I can't even lead myself at this time because I was so sick in every single way, physically, mentally, emotionally. I was so sick. And then having to do those income producing activities that forced me to have that friction in how I felt and communicate with people like that, I was like, this isn't helping me, and it wasn't sustainable for me. And that's why I was like, I prayed to God. I was like, I need something I can do from home, doesn't require a lot of time, and it's automated. Thank God I was blessed with this, and now I can literally just sit here, spend 1 hour creating my content. You learn how to do that in the webinar, exactly what it is that it takes. Then I can use half an hour to just communicate with you guys, connect with you guys, and tell you what this is, answer your questions. Like anytime that you guys have questions here on the live, I answer them for you. just 30 minutes to connect with you guys, and then another 30 minutes to answer emails and comments on my content. That's it. That's all it takes. The exact details, again, you will learn them on the webinar, but that's it. Then the rest of the time, my automated system does the heavy lifting for me. What I mean by heavy lifting is all that follow-up. Once you get into my automated system, and when people get into your automated system, when when you do grab the blueprint, the automated system will do all of the follow-up. It will continue to send out emails for you people to know more about the blueprint, and then you get to learn how to do your automated emails so that when you start inviting people to the webinar, and that's basically it. You just work the 2 hours a day and let your automated system do all the heavy lifting in the background for you. So there is, again, not having to bother friends and family, not having to, friend request strangers or call anyone or build any teams. That none of that is required here. You set up your automated system, again, the one time it runs for you forever because it's there. And then, when people, if they do have any questions, you just answer to them. But that's it. It's simplicity. We're not here for you to like, oh, having to do brain surgery. And if you are like brand new to anything techy, because I'm not tech savvy, all the things that I know now is because I learned them with this blueprint. But you don't have to be tech savvy. You don't need to have any experience at all whatsoever, because that's the whole point of this blueprint, so that you actually learn all these skills to be able to promote yourself, to be able to attract customers to you. The amazing part about this too, ladies, is like, if you already are an entrepreneur who is looking to actually attract customers to your current business, you can totally do that with this. You learn all the skills instead of you having to do those income producing activities of like, okay, well, let me tell my mom, let me convince my mom to join in, let me convince my husband to come in. No, none of that. You learn again how to all those skills to be able to do that here with this blueprint. So I just want to make sure that I jumped on again to invite you to this webinar again. What would this next 30 days look like for you if you took action, if you stayed consistent for the 30 days? What could the results be for you? We're shooting for 11K in this 30 days in July. I want to invite you to believe in yourself, run with us, and see what you can do. Because if you do accomplish to learn, all those skills to generate 11K in 30 days in July, what do you think is going to happen in August, September, October, November, and December? This is the last half of the year. Most of the people are starting to think about, holidays, October, you got the Halloween. Kids want costumes, kids want things to do. And you don't want to be that mama who's still saying, oh, we can't. Or, oh, let me figure out, get a pillowcase and figure out a custom for you because I can't give you the money for it, but I'm going to make it. There's nothing wrong with that. But imagine if you could just be like, okay, yeah, sure. Which one? That one? Okay, let's go pay for it. Boom. Right? I want us to now like rebrand our brains and say, you know what? These things are possible because they are. I always, for the longest time, and I want to blame it on my chronic illnesses, but honestly, it's like for the longest time, I had that stinking thinking, as we say in the community. Like I just had that mentality, oh, but maybe that's not for me. Maybe I need to focus on something else. No. People are making, you guys have seen the wins I posted for you guys. I just posted one for you guys earlier today. People are making it happen. The only difference is that they believe that they can do it and they put their head down to learn the skills and they stay consistent. That's, if anybody, like if you ask anyone in the community, that's literally what they will tell you. Because again, a lot of us were like, yeah, right, $900 per customer, $900 a day, that's not possible. But here we are doing that, just that. You know what I mean? People are really having 6-figure years. Someone just had $105,000 in a month. What was the difference? She apply the skills and stay consistent. And that's how she did it. You know what I'm saying? It's the only difference. The only difference is that we said yes and we're here, consistently going through, consistently showing up for the mamas who are looking for it, because I know you're looking for a way out of your current situation. I was there, mama. I was literally crying at the asking God for a better way, a simpler way, because my body was already going through too much and I couldn't do more than what I was already doing. And now here I am. I feel healthier. I have more energy. I feel like less stressed out about things that I used to stress out about. So again, all you need to do is go to miriamsdailypay.com. I actually put it in the description for the live right now. Go to miriamsdailypay.com. This is 100% your last chance to get registered for this webinar. You don't want to miss it. Whether it's going to be for you or not, do not let this chance go by, because you're looking for something. That's why this came in front of you on your feed. That's what, you are looking for a solution. This is a solution. It's all up to you if you're ready to make it happen for yourself and for your babies. Because again, what do you want the last part of the year to look like for you and your family? Do you still want to say no to your kids for the rest of the year? And when they need some, like, you're about to start having to buy uniforms and shoes and supplies for school. Do you want to be at the cash register like, oh, well, no, we're going to have to put this one back because I just can't? Or do you want to say, grab what you need and make sure that you grab everything that you need and I got you, swipe it, here's the cash, whatever. I want that for you, mama, because we shouldn't have to be stressed out about money. It's so ridiculous that we have to stress out about money. Why don't we just learn the skills to make more of it so we don't have to worry about it? That's what I want for you. I don't want you to be stressed out. I don't want you to not have the time to do things with your kids. I want you to be able to have the freedom, the time freedom and the financial freedom to do what you want whenever you want. I'm that type of person. Before I got this, diagnosed and stuff like that, I was like that, like, boom, when I want. You know what I mean? Like that was me. And then, life hit me with a curveball and whatever. But now it's like, no, let's get it done. Like, we can do it. If people in our community are making it happen for themselves, what's so different between you and us? Nothing. Other than the fact that we just decided to say enough is enough. We're not living this type of life anymore. And we took action. The action that I took was exactly what you need to do right now. Get registered for the webinar, be there in the webinar, see what this is about. If you decide that it's not for you, I love you regardless. It doesn't matter, but at least check it out, because this could be the one thing that you have been praying to God for. The same way I was praying for this. I literally prayed for these 3 things. I got these 3 things. Now I have to, as a grateful person, that God answered my prayer, I have to continue to show up for you, because I know you are also feeling stressed out, probably crying at night, probably can't even sleep at night because of how much stress you have over your finances. I don't want that for you anymore, because if I know about stress, I know about stress, and I know about how bad your health can get when stress is dominating your life. I know I flare up about stress. Like, stress flares me up and then I can't get out of bed for days. I don't want that for you, mama. I don't want you to be stressed out. I want you to have a simpler life, but I can't just want it for you more than you want it for yourself. Okay, so miriamsdailypay.com is where you get registered for the webinar. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, I know there's a few of you guys here who are watching. If you have any questions, let me know right now. Put them in the comments. I'll answer them for you. But literally, all you have to do is just be present on this webinar to see what your options are. It really is up to you, mama. Like, the ball is on your court. It's up to you, mommy. So if you're ready to make that change, if you're ready for July to be like the best July of your life and your children's life, if you're ready to do like amazing things, sometimes like summer is fun. You want to go to the pool, you want to do this, you want to do that. And what if you could just say yes to your kids for once? I mean, again, I don't, there's no, like, we're not gonna be spoiling them rotten, right? That's not the point here. But you do want to do things for your kids. You want to give them that little extra something. You want to say yes to your kids just because you're able to, not because your bank account says otherwise. And that's what I want for you, Mama, to just have a simpler life that doesn't require you to be stressed out, that helps you sleep at night, that helps you just feel a little bit better about yourself. Because when you're struggling financially, it gets to you. It got to me. It used to get to me. When you're financially stressed, you're depressed, you're anxious, you just want to cry. I want to cry thinking about it because it felt bad. You know what I mean? Like, when you feel that down about yourself, there's a lot of things, and then the health issues come. I know that way too well. I don't want that for you, mommy. I want you to just say, you know what? Let's just have a good life, a life full of joy, a life full of happiness, of things that are simple, where stress doesn't have to dominate our lives. And that's what I want for you, mama. That's what I'm working towards for myself and for my kiddos. And if you are looking to do the same, let's do it together. Let's run together this July and let's go for those 11K. Maybe even more. You know what I mean? Like, start dreaming big. I want you to start dreaming big again. God doesn't put those visions in you, those dreams in you, just to be like, ha, that's what you could do, but you're not going to have it. No. He has put all of those things in you because he knows that they are possible. But sometimes we have to take the steps. We have to take the action. We have to go for it. The same way I pray for it, the same way that he gifted me this blessing of this blueprint, the same way he's doing for you right now. You've been asking for this. You've been praying for this. Here it is. Don't be ungrateful and say, oh, well, Miriam came and she told me about this, but even though I've been praying for it, I decided not to even take a look at it. Take a look at it, see what it is, see how it can work for you, see if it even is for you. It might not be, it might not just be your vibe, but why not check it out to see whether it is or not? Okay? All right. So, again, miriamsdailypay.com. That's where you get registered to get the details for the Zoom, for the webinar. Once you grab the information, and because you will be receiving a video with all the details of all the programs and how much you generate per program and everything else. Once you watch that video, if you still have any questions at all, please feel free to reply to the email and I'll answer your questions. You're also going to be receiving the free Freedom Formula Blueprint, which is a step-by-step guide that will help you leverage a proven blueprint and turn it into a profitable online business. That is my gift to you. I know you're looking for something that you can really make work for you. That itself, the Freedom Formula Blueprint, can do that for you. So grab it. It's free. You can start with that especially if you already have a business that you're running and you're looking to make it work a little bit faster for you. That Freedom Formula Blueprint will help you, my God, so much, because it'll tell you how to actually automate your business so that it can run in the background the same that it does for us here with this blueprint. So if you already have a business, grab that. That will help you out. Wow. Right. But then you'll also receive the link for the webinar. So go ahead and just go right now, miriamsdailypay.com, get registered, and I will see you inside the webinar. I cannot wait for you to start and, start changing your life, start having that freedom of like financial freedom, time freedom, money freedom, all of that you're looking for. I want that for you so bad, mama. So if you wanted that bad for yourself, do not miss out on this opportunity, on this webinar. Be there, check it out, and I'll see you inside the webinar. Thank you so much for being with me tonight. And anything you need, just reply to the email and I'll answer your questions. Other than that, I really hope that you attend this webinar. Thank you so much for your time. Have a blessed night. Talk to you soon.